Hello everybody and welcome back to another video in the Win Bedwars challenge. So today we're doing some more of the Win Bedwars challenge, and if you're new to the Win Bedwars challenge, well then I'll explain to you a little bit what we're doing briefly, but you can go ahead and check out the introduction video for more, well, introduction I guess you could say. Anyways, so we are currently trying to learn how to win a game of Bedwars, and as you can see, if you've seen some of the titles of the previous videos, then you'll have seen that, like we did basically a couple days ago, or maybe just yesterday. No, actually, I didn't record yesterday, which is rather unfortunate, actually. We've missed a lot of days in this challenge, but I think it's going really well, aside from, like, in spite of missing a lot of days, you could say. So anyways, so the last time that we did a video, I had the first win on the Hypixel server, which is really exciting. So yeah, so that's really nice. And let's go ahead and stick this gold in the chest there. Let's go ahead and stick some wool. And what we're doing today is we are basically trying to improve on what we've done before. So we're trying to learn how to be able to win fairly consistently, which if you know a little bit about the challenge basically ends on January 1st. And in case you hadn't noticed yet, New Year's is like coming up. It's like in just a few days, you know? So the challenge is just about done. So the challenge was to be able to win a game of Bedwars so that we can just be like, I think I'm going to go and win now, and then just go in and win. But we're not at that stage yet, and we won't be in like 3 days. So the 3 days that we have left to do the challenge, we won't get to that stage. But what we will do... Did I actually cover the bed? Yes, I did. And good thing I checked back, because blue is heading right to our bed. So essentially, now I'm thinking we're going to break this challenge into 2 different stages. So essentially, we've got the first stage, which is learn how to win, which we've already done. And then there's the second stage. Like, so the first stage is to actually, like, win something in this challenge. I think blue's bed is not defended, if I am seeing that right. So I'm going to head over to blue, actually. Is that a makeable jump? I don't know. Is blue going to try to make the jump? Is blue going to try to jump for... Oh, if I had blocks right now, this would be amazing. If blue jumped over and then I threw, like, stuck blocks in the way, and so then blue fell off, that would get blue out immediately. Or rather, Aqua. I think that's Aqua. Anyways, back to the point. So, doing the first... Like, so the first stage of the challenge, I guess you could say, is to actually win a game, which we have done. Now, is this a makeable jump? Is this... I can't tell. You know what? I'm going to go stick the diamonds in the chest. And then I'm going to go try to make that jump, actually. Aha! Hello, I see you approaching. Oh, bye-bye. Now is the perfect time to try to make the jump. I think, actually, that could have been made, but I jumped a little too early. And now Aqua is heading right over to our base. Oh, okay, this is going to be a lot of fun. So... Aqua's going to come back, and then I'm going to try to head over there, and I don't know, unless Aqua decides to give it up, we might be doing this for a while. Come on, come on, come this way, come on, I'm ready for you. That's probably why Aqua doesn't want to come. I'm ready for you. You can come anytime you want. No, you don't think so? Okay. Anyways, what I'm planning to do today is a new thing that I just sort of realized. Not sure why I didn't think of this before, but I was watching some guys who play Bedwars a lot, or just any mini games, actually. They play a lot of mini games. But they, okay, made that jump. Nice. All right, let's head over to Aqua's bed. Okay. Oh, and I knocked them off. Nice. Okay, let's go and get the bed before we can, before they respawn, and let's head back to our island. Let's get across that jump. Apparently, they think the jump is rather hard to make, which it is. Nice, okay, and turn around because they're following. Almost guaranteed. Okay, so what I'm going to try doing today is actually changing some of my hotkeys. So if you don't know, essentially, well, you probably know parts of this, but I'm going to explain all of it anyways. So that bar on the bottom of the screen is your hotbar, and your hotbar, essentially, it means you can access the things very quickly. So you can scroll between them using your scroll wheel, and I think I have time to do that right now because Aqua's not really coming. Let's check on pink. Okay, nobody's coming from pink. Nobody's coming from the middle either. So you can essentially, you can scroll between your different slots and stuff, or you can use on the keyboard, you can use the number row. So, you know, you have your numbers on the keyboard, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 9 slots, perfect. So essentially you can press any button like 6 or like 3 or like 1 or whatever, and it takes you right to that slot. Now, the only problem, and Aqua is not going to come. I think I can knock Aqua off again. That's another thing that I've learned. Oop. Oh dear, okay. Now Aqua's going to come over. Yeah, Aqua just fell into the void. Okay. So apparently Aqua took my my example and decided to jump off of the bridge and fall into the void and all that kind of stuff. Anyways, so what I was trying to say is that, oh, and I need 1 diamond. I need 1 diamond. Okay, so yeah, actually there's been a lot of things that I've learned in between episodes, and I won't have time to get to all of them today. Anyways, back to the main point was that, so the hotbar, you can press all your numbers like 1 through 9 and you can get your hotbar slots that way. But the trouble is, and I just bought a trap, you may be wondering why I did that. I'll explain that in a minute. But the trouble is, you see, the hotbar, at least especially for me, I am actually left-handed, so I'm not, normally you'd use the WASD keys to move your character around, but that is kind of far away from what I can reach. So I use instead, your WASD keys are centered around S, is kind of like if you draw a shape, it's kind of centered around S. But so I use centered around L instead, so you get O, K, L, and semicolon. And that actually works really well for me. And it's nice as well because there's plenty of space around it, so I'm essentially going to take my hotkeys and move them to where I can actually reach them. So essentially, I can reach easily the 9 slot, which if you saw one of the previous videos, that actually keeps getting me tripped up because Hypixel, every time you respawn in Bedwars, you get this compass in your 9 slot, and then you click to do your sword, and then you get stuck in a menu and all kinds of stuff like that. And so so that's essentially a thing. But I can reach the 9 slot easy, I can reach the 8 slot easy, and even the 7 slot sort of easy. But then the rest of them are like, you know, you kind of have to, and this is the same thing but in reverse for if you're right-handed. You essentially, like, you have to like lift your hand off the keyboard and move it over and press a button or whatever, and you probably have to look at your keyboard to make sure you're getting the right button and stuff like that. So it's not very good for trying to access things quickly. So like, for example, if we had a sword, a bow, some blocks, some maybe ender pearls, some pickaxe and shovel and axe and whatever else, it would be nice to be able to reach all of those easily. So what I'm going to do is change the hotkeys. As I said, there's plenty of space around, and this is actually, I don't think you could do this in older versions of Minecraft, but I don't remember. Well, actually, if you go back old enough, you definitely couldn't do it. Let's keep an eye out. But I don't remember how recently they added this, but it's a really nice feature that I've never actually used before. So if you're looking for ideas how to do Bedwars or any other minigame better, this is an idea for you. So essentially what I'm going to do is I'm going to line them up. So if you look at your keyboard, I'm going to keep an eye out as well. If you look at your keyboard, around the keys, and so I'm as I said, I'm explaining this for left-handed controls, but if you just sort of translate it around, you can get it for the right-handed as well. So I'm gonna sort of wrap around. So around the OKL semicolon that I'm using, I'm gonna try slot 1 is comma, slot 2 would be period, and slot 3 would be J, slot 4 would be what's that? That would be apostrophe. And then the next slot would be I, which is 5. The next slot 6 would be P, except that that's inventory, like that. So that would be the whatever that's called, square bracket, left square bracket, that's right beside P. And then slot 7 would be the number 8, and then slot 8 would be the number 0, so it sort of wraps around both sides of the 9, and then slot 9 is still slot 9. So that's the idea that I'm going to go for. So let's go ahead and try that. And then, of course, we'll have to get used to it. And I think I saw someone heading over to our island, so hopefully they don't do that too soon. But we shall see. And like that, and slot 5 would be that, slot 6 would be that, slot 7 would be that, slot 8 would be that, and slot 9. Now this J, we need to fix the J, is swap item in hands. Let's make that U. Might as well do that. Alright, so now I can reach any slot very easily, except, oh, hang on. That, slot 2 is not terribly easy to reach, but it's not too bad, actually. And then, so let's go through them in order. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nice, okay. So this is going to work. So that's an idea you can try. You obviously have to switch it around for right-handed controls if you're right-handed. But now we have access to our sword. We have access to, which is slot 5? That one? Nope, that's slot 3. Slot 5 is this one. There we go. We have slot 5. So I'm going to have to learn which slots are which now. And 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So we'll keep working on which ones are which. But anyways, let's go ahead and get out. So, no. Let's not get out. Let's stay in the game as long as we can. But let us go ahead and leave our island is what I meant by get out. So let's go ahead and do that kind of get out. And there's a sword. Nice. Now I can reach slot 1 easily. So that's very exciting. And now let's go ahead and make an escape route. Slot 5 is there. That's I. Oh, trap triggered. Somebody just ender pearled back to our base. And the bed is destroyed. Yes, let's just go ahead and leave. Oh, well, that's one way to leave. Anyways, it's time to go start a new game. Okay, so that's not exactly what I meant by leave. So anyways, so that's the main thing I want to try this episode, is to work on the slots. And oh, this is really nice. This is really nice. So the main slots, essentially, oh, I like this. The main slots that I'm dealing with, oh, okay, here's the thing I just noticed. Okay, so with having this kind of one on the left, one on the right, one on the left, one on the right kind of thing around the OKL semicolon keys, it's kind of like, so with the one finger that I would use to move left, I can get all of the odd numbered slots, and then with the finger I would use to move right, I can get the, well, actually, with on that side of the thing, I should say, I can get all of the odd numbered slots over there, like that. Or no, the even numbered slots. Sorry, the odd ones on the left, which are very easy to get, then the even ones on the right, which are a little bit harder to get, and then slot 9 at the middle top. So actually, that's really good. Okay, so let's give that a shot. Let's keep going with that. And so now let's start executing that plan, see how that goes. And let's go ahead and, so the trap, if you noticed that I bought a trap, which is not something that I've done, maybe a couple times, but not something that I've specifically done before. So essentially, buying a trap, it has the advantage, as you actually saw in the last game, which was really good, it has the advantage of you can tell when another team is approaching. So as soon as someone gets within range of your bed, then the trap will trigger, and then you'll be like, oh, someone's there, so then you can head back to base and stuff like that. So that is the idea. I'm going to grab a couple more. Okay, that's a lot more than a couple more iron. There we go. Let's go ahead and stick the rest of them in this invisible ender chest there. And then let's actually cover the bed just a little bit. Just a little bit. Might as well. And there we go. Okay, now let's see, where should we go first? Probably to diamonds to get that trap would be a good idea. And try to speed bridge without actually falling off this time. I don't think we did last time this episode. Okay, that could be a problem. Which slot? Okay, I is 5. I accidentally pressed the J key and went to my sword, which is good. That means the sword is easy to get, but it's perhaps a little too easy to get. Wait, is auto jumping on? Oh, and suddenly I pressed M. Okay, this is going to take some getting used to. Oh, actually, auto jump's not on. It's just this map has a weird way of like causing you to jump up those platforms. So that's good. So that's why it threw me off there. Okay, so yellow is currently being dangerous. Let's go ahead and get some blocks, I think. Oh, yellow actually left that way. Let's go ahead and get some more blocks and try to head over to yellow. And, okay, we got our sword there. We got our... And I'm pressing K instead of J. Okay. Let's try... No, not K. J. So let's go ahead and grab a few more blocks and see what we can do with them. So let's go ahead and stick that there. So I want... Why don't I put the sword there and the blocks there? You know what? Actually, that's just going to be confusing, I think. There we go. Let's give that a shot like this. So essentially, now that I have the hotkeys figured out, now it's just a matter of figure out which one you want in which slot is the idea. So... Alright, so this blue guy, is he going to decide to come across the bridge? Oh, he is currently distracted. He's currently distracted. And knock him off. Nice. And let's go ahead and grab his bed while we can. Oh, and he had a lot of nice loot. And got his bed. And let's get him. Okay, and I'm about to die here. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do. One other thing that I learned is that apparently you can only hit a player once every 0.5 seconds. So you can kind of just time your clicks, and then you can sort of hit as fast as possible. And I'm not sure exactly how fast that is, but you can see if, I don't know if you can hear that, but if I click too fast, then you can sort of see the sword is swinging slower than the click is actually clicking. So that's another thing to be considered. We're learning a lot this episode. Anyway, so I'm going to go get some more blocks would be a good idea. More blocks. There we go. And let's go ahead and stick these. You know, it might be a good idea to... So is blue actually... Blue is still in the game. And, okay, J... I think J should be where my blocks are. J and... There we go. Let's go ahead and check out Blue's island, see if Blue is still here. And let's opening the menu. Okay, and Blue probably did the same thing because Blue just stood there for a while. Nice, got Blue out. And now let's go ahead and check out the next team. But first, it might be good to get obsidian. So let's go ahead and try to get some emeralds to get the obsidian that we need. And actually, let's go ahead and use Blue's ender chest to put some stuff away. Which would be over here. It's invisible for me again. We don't need the milk, we don't need the presents, we don't need that. We don't need any of this stuff, really. And let's go ahead and grab some stuff from Blue's forge, might as well, while we can. And there we go. So now let's go ahead and try to go after some, at least end stone, actually. And I could do that right now. But I think we could go after emeralds. Oh, trap. Trap, we didn't do the trap. We need to do the trap. So let's go ahead and grab a trap, so then we can be notified when someone approaches the island. And traps, the next enemy to enter your base will receive blindness and slowness. So it essentially means they'll go blind, and they'll be, like, slow. That's what blindness and slowness means, in case, well, that's kind of obvious. But anyways, so that's good. So that means that they will have a little bit more difficulty getting around the place, but it also means that we will be notified as soon as someone tries to enter the base. So then we have time to do something like jump off the map or something and get back home 4 emeralds. Okay, yellow is currently occupied. Yellow was where my biggest concern was. Oh, and actually yellow has had their bed destroyed. So that's good to know. And let's grab our blocks. Oh, that was nice and easy to do. And let's not fall off here. There we go. Let's go ahead and jump this one. Grab our sword. Oh, and that was super easy to do. And that is actually a diamond. That is not emeralds. That is emeralds over there. Let's go back over here and grab the emeralds. Emeralds would be up here. And how many teams are left in the game? We got red, we got gray, and we got me. All right. And that's all there is to it. So I think we are nearly there to get the emeralds that we need. So let's go ahead and do that. We got 6 emeralds. Let's just try to get a couple more. And I headed on to the Diamond Island again. That was not what I intended to do. So if we get a couple more emeralds, then we can have full obsidian at the base, and it's really nice and everything. And there are no emeralds over there. Alrighty. So let's see. We need to keep an eye out for this gray guy. Okay, and I almost fell off. That wouldn't be good. And you know what would be a smart idea is to go and put these emeralds in an ender chest somewhere so that we don't lose the emeralds that we do have. Gray base is right over there. So let's try to avoid that if we can. Let's go ahead and stick the emeralds in a chest so we don't lose them. And then, as soon as they are safe, then we can go out and try to get the last 2, and then we can defend the bed, and then we can go ahead and take on the... Oh, actually, gray is the only team left. So gray guaranteed will be heading over here. How soon, though? I don't know. Do we still have the trap around our bed? I don't know. Actually, we do. I don't think it... I thought it might time out or something, but I guess it doesn't. That would be my guess. Now, for gray to have survived this long, gray must have some level of skill at least. Especially, like, gray had to take out yellow's bed. Because, I think it was yellow was the last one. Because yellow's bed was still around. So, okay, there's gray. Okay. Okay, and gray has had a golden apple. And gray just took me out. Let's keep an eye on gray heading to our base. Okay, gray is considering it. And gray is also lagging a bit. So that's a thing. Come on, gray. I'm waiting for you. Oh, you're just going to stop off at the present guy, eh? Well, let's go ahead and not charge just yet. And... Oh, we won! We just won the game, I think. Did we win the game? I respawn. Victory! Yes! We won the game! That was weird. I'm not sure why it didn't declare victory sooner. But, wow. Okay, so that's nice. So, all these skills that we've learned in the Win Bedwars challenge actually are working out. So, we just won our second game of the challenge on Hypixel. So that's really exciting. Okay, so yeah, so whatever it is that we've been learning over time, it has been working, essentially. So that's really nice. Okay, so let's try that again. And we got 1, 3, 5, 7, and we got 2, 4, 6, 8, and then we got 9. That's really nice. So we can reach our slots very easily, and let's go ahead and get back into a game. And okay, this is the one where you are stuck in an igloo. Well, not stuck in an igloo, but you can make yourself stuck in an igloo if you so choose. Which I do not so choose. I so choose to go and get a diamond straight off, and then see what happens from there. So get some wool, and it would be good to get a few more blocks of wool. There we go, and let's call that good. So let's go ahead and stick some stuff in our ender chest. And I think I'm going to actually build around the bed so that it's a little easier to fill in whatever obsidians or whatever we might want to fill in later. Whether end stone or what. So there we go. So like that, and then cover it over like that, and like that, and then let's go ahead over here and like that. There we go. So now we got our bed covered, and yellow has already built to somebody else's island. Let's go ahead and build to diamonds while we can. that would be over here. So speed bridging again. Oh, and I don't know if that was lag or what, but it kind of jumped around, which is not what you want to see when you are trying to do Bedwars successfully. So now let's go ahead and build this way, and then we... Oop! Okay, that could be a problem. I've got the slash key for opening the commands window. I think we can actually make that jump. Yes, we can. I have the slash key for opening the commands window. Oh, okay, and white is heading right over to our base. Let's go. Oh, and white fell off, apparently. Because white is no longer on the bridge. Let's be prepared. And being prepared requires getting another... Let's go ahead and stick our diamonds. We already know there's another player coming. We should get some more blocks, is what we should do. That would really be helpful right about now. But I think I might be able to knock white off of the island. We shall find out. We shall find out. Okay, hello, white. Hello, white. You are not supposed to be here. You're not supposed to be here. Okay, and white is down to 3 hearts. No, white is up to 9 hearts. White is... And I just died. Okay, and my bed is about to be destroyed. Time to run. Bed destroyed. And time to run. Oh, and actually, let's not run. Let's just take white out. There we go. We can do that. And let's go ahead and grab some blocks. And now there's no point in buying the trap because the bed is already destroyed. So let's go ahead and grab some blocks. And let's go ahead and head out. And we might as well grab our stuff from the ender chest because ender chest is going to be of absolutely no use to us. And I want blocks in that slot. There we go. And let's go ahead and climb up here. Wait, did I say? Yes, it is white. Oh, okay. I was looking at this wool and thinking, wait, did white leave cyan wool? No, it's actually me because I am cyan. And white is not cyan. Okay. Okay, well, I got white off, but I kind of died. So anyways. So this is working really well, actually. Nice. Okay, so this Win Bedwars challenge is actually working out. Anyways, so that was a interesting sort of video. We won one game. We almost I think we almost won this game. If we had done slightly better, then we would have won the game. But in any case, oh, this is weird. It feels like I have to reach really far for the J, so I have to reach really far for the I, which is right next to that. Maybe I should change I to U. I don't know. We shall find out. Because actually that would be symmetrical with the other side, because the other side is I have to reach past a key. I don't know. So anyways, it's an idea. So you can try changing your hotkeys up so that you can reach things quicker and stuff like that. And yeah. So hopefully you enjoyed the video. And actually, let's get back to the lobby. And I got more things that I've learned, actually, so since last episode. But apparently I don't have the time today, seeing as the episode is done. So, so anyways, we shall come back tomorrow, or as soon as we come back. Hopefully tomorrow, but we'll have to see. Anyways, we shall come back as soon as I have the opportunity to record something and give you some more like tips and whatever else that I'm learning along the way and stuff like that. And in any case, hopefully you enjoyed the video, and see you later. Bye-bye!